Hey up everyone, welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. I'm Vaz. You know what time it is? It's time to start talking eVTOLs. Thank you everyone for joining me on the Saturday hangover prime time, as I call it. We've got already people waiting for the show. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining me. Let me just mute myself. I'm coming through from all directions. Right, little technical hiccup. Let me know who is hangover. First of all, let me know in the chat who is hangover. I'm not. I was 50-50 when I woke up. I had a fairly busy night, and then I ended up in a chat, in like endless chat with MSK, Alex, Sab, Abi partially, Martyn, Yestin, and I was leaving 6 o'clock, and I slept about 3 hours and half a bottle of bourbon. So I had a bit of a rough morning, but I was here in the morning, first thing in the morning, got my show ready, set up for you so I can deliver and be here. And also I had a 10-minute kip just before the show. So let me know in the chat if you are hangover. And that's it for the starters. Today we have massive news. Well, we have massive news from yesterday. What it is? Mr. President signing executive orders. Massive news for the eVTOL market. You could see a reaction before the closing bell. It came out about an hour before the closing bell. I do apologize. And then it took a bit of time to build up, but the reaction was imminent and massive. So we will talk about this today, definitely. We will also talk about Joby Aviation. They have a new partnership. We will talk about first passengers transported on an electric aircraft, which is a historical milestone. We will talk about vertical aerospace. And also, if you stay with me till the end, the show is not gonna be too long. I will stick to the timeline, but if you stick with me to the end, I'll tell you a massive surprise, which involves me going somewhere, showing you something, talking to someone, and that's it. So bear with me. Let's just quickly check through the chat who is here. We've got fairly good audience for the time of this day. Got 72 people watching. I can't get over this. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone for joining. Let's not stay in the chat for too long. Let's get down to business. We've got Zach, yes, hangover, Vaz, Bloody Mary, Jerry and Elba. Thank you for joining, Elba. Elba is finally back from the hospital. Hopefully she won't need to get there soon. She's now with Jerry. I'm so happy for them. Morning, Zach, Abby. Morning, Vaz, Zach, Jerry and Elba. Feeling good. It's Bloody Mary time. Yep. James is here with his crown. Yes, these crowns. Just, I think you picked it up last week. But we have this dashboard, and the more you get engaged in the chat, the more experience or points you get. And the more points you have, the higher up the rank you are. And last time, I think it was James who won it, and Abby was second, and then was, I think, Brian Bynum jumped in, and Zach, who was a runner-up, he ended up fourth. So better luck next time, Zach. Who we've got here? Brad Zebek to $1. Yeah, speaking of Zebek, I will get to it shortly. We've got Eugene. Thank you, Eugene, for joining and sharing everything on social media. Massive support, massive help. We've got Martyn in here. Did you have a good sleep, Martyn? We've got Martyn says, thanks to all who have supported the new music videos. Best ever response and support. Yes. Speaking of which, let me stop Donald showing his orders on the screen. And give you Martyn a little taste. Martyn says, thanks to all who have yes, I'm coming through somewhere. Let me stop Donald. There we go. Right, this was last night. Live premiere
When I doubt it, I'll be there to drop the facts. Point to ISO and stream Solana's tracks. And when the dollar can will start to burn, they'll be chasing pumps, but I'll just let it earn. 'Cause I would buy 500 coins and I would buy 500 more just to be the one who fills the bag that's headed straight to dollar shores. Da-da-da-da.
Well, that was Martyn and his amazing production, his new super mega hit, which hopefully will take off, because the production, the amount of time Martyn spent on it, you can tell it's brilliant. I love it. I was there with Martyn on the live premiere. We were FaceTiming, and I just laughed. I loved it. I laughed. I didn't laugh at it. I was just laughing because I was so happy and I was so enjoying it. So definitely, if you can, do us a favor after this video, I'll pop the links in the chat. If you can rewatch at least once both of the songs. Martyn has got Zebek, which is 500 miles, and then he's got Gold for XRP. I'll give you a little taster. I'll give you a little taster of that as well, as soon as I get rid of the ads. Right, there we go.
You've got the strength that we know, you're unstoppable. XRP, always more, always been more than the price. Real utility shines, you'll rise in time. XRP, yeah.
I just love the production. It's amazing. It's amazing. Thank you, Martyn. It's such brilliant. So if you can do it at the end of the video, if you can support both songs, that would be great. I think they have solid numbers for the music channel. So let's help Martyn, and let's help him appreciate his efforts and endeavors. So quickly relapse to the chat because we have a little surprise. Eugene, we got Sasha joining, and Eugene just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you very much. Everyone in the chat, just say thanks Eugene, or well done Eugene, or whatever. Whoever got these memberships, just say thanks Eugene in the chat. Right, let's get down to business. Let's get down to action. So what we've got on for today. We have this newsletter. This is our unique news outlet. We are now on level of Bloomberg. We are now on level of, I don't want to say Yahoo Finance. No, I'm not going to say Yahoo Finance. But the proper, I don't want to say proper media, but the traditional conventional media. We have our own news outlet, which you can subscribe to. There is a, I think, 7-day free trial. So you can try it. It's definitely worth it. I'll just give you a little explanation. If you have a look here, this is today's show. You get this newsletter before the live show. You have the summary. You have a lot of interesting information, insights. I won't be fitting in the video because the video would have been so long. But you have direct link in there. You have direct link in there to the live show. You have all the connection with us. You have all the links you need in one place. You have more information, more news, more insights, and then the further you go, there are polls, you can comment on it, you can be part of this. There are videos embedded, literally embedded in the newsletter, which comes in your mailbox. So definitely consider it. You didn't see anything. You definitely didn't see anything about the air show. I will tell you at the end of the video. So it's definitely worth it. If you go for a yearly subscription, I think it works like 30 cents a day, which is, yeah. So definitely worth it. Just to give you more basis for that, you can see Sensei does his daily morning forecast. That again comes in your mailbox before Sensei's show. I'm doing some specials for eVTOL, like we had on Thursday. There's a very deep analysis on the Archer Aviation's fleet for the Los Angeles 28 Olympics. I'm not going to show you, but you can go there and have a look. So let me pop the link in the chat for you. Those who are new to this, I just copied it and pasted it 3 times. Yeah, there are. It's a daily thing, but it's also you have some specials, like we had Nvidia, we have carry trade, eVTOLs, you name it. I'm now compiling the newsletter myself. Obviously, we are using AI as a tool to help us. We are not using AI to do it for us, because you need to fact check after whatever AI. We just had a discussion last night. Whatever AI you are using, you always need to fact check it, because you can trick AI to actually give you the answers you want. And I've tried it so quite a few times. And if you play it clever, you can literally corner the AI, and they will give you the answer you want with explanation, with like bulletproof explanation. So this is not AI research. This is just AI helping us to format. And probably if I have like a spreadsheet of data, it helps me just to formulate it and explain it better than I would have done with my own words and in a fraction of time. So yeah, just to answer, we are using AI as a tool, not as the main source. So what happened on Friday before the closing bell? We have some executive order from the President of the United States of America. President Trump's June 25 drone executive order aims to accelerate US drone innovation and dominance, focusing on beyond visual line of sight operations, eVTOL integrations, AI-driven regulation, and support for American-made drones. The policy pushes for faster FAA rulemaking, routine drone operations, and national security via reduced reliance on foreign drones. Right. The reaction was massive. We get to it very shortly. But what does it mean? This is basically, at this point, it means nothing until it starts, until somebody starts actioning it. The somebody will be FAA, the Federal Aviation, whatever that is, office. Sorry, I forgot the shortcut. But it's the regulatory body responsible for the United States aerospace. Let me just check if everything is coming through. I've got 84 people watching. Thank you very much. That's massive audience. I've got 43 likes. That's literally 50%. Thank you very much. It's just this show is getting bigger and bigger. I love it. So the FAA needs to start acting on this, but this order is opening the doors for the new technologies and for the new methods and means. That means we are paving the way for upscaled drone operations. We are paving the way for AI operations as well, and we are paving the way, and we are opening the door for the eVTOL technology. Beyond visual line of sight. What is a beyond visual line of sight operation? Think of your drone. You have your drone and you are remotely operating it. Takes off it goes. And by the law, you are supposed to have your drone always in your line of sight. You can't fly behind an object. You can't fly too far away. You can't fly behind landscape feature or whatever. That is for safety reasons. That is so you are not crashing or jeopardizing or risking crash with aircraft, collision with aircraft, with wildlife. You are not risking collision with the features, which could be trees, buildings, whatever. And you are not jeopardizing or putting at risk the area under your drone, under your operations as well. So if your drone, say, has a failure for whatever reason and it drops, you cannot see whether there are people beyond underneath you or not. So this is beyond visual line of sight. Let me just get some electrolytes in. So this is very strict. If somebody catches you operating your drone, you are paying massive fine. You are risking to go in prison as well. And if you have a license, unless you have a special license for beyond visual line of sight operations, that license will be taken off you. So this is massive. There will obviously be some regulations and very strict rules, but this is a step forward, that we are not limiting ourselves only with our visual line of sight. Also, we have remote ID. What is an ID? Every drone and every aircraft operated needs to have its own ID. For drones, for hobby drones, we have James in the chat actually. James, I would like to correct me, you to correct me if I'm wrong. For hobby drones, and we have like 3 different categories of drones. So for drones of certain category, certain size, certain performance, it is just an ID on the drone, and you cannot track the drone. However, if it's an aircraft, or if it's a, I don't want to say utility drone, but if it's like a transport drone transporting organs, or if it's like a police drone, for example, so that goes under your aerospace regulatory body, and you need to have your not your call sign, but you need to have your FAA registration. This is giving us better control, or the aerospace regulatory body better control of these drones, because once you start moving beyond your visual line of sight, or once you start moving autonomously, you are losing control of your drone, and the only control will be the drone itself and the regulatory body. So saying that, these drones will be tracked in real life, so you can see all these attributes. You will see drone ID, you will see location and altitude of the drone, you will see location of the control station, which is you, pilot, time and velocity data. This would be sent over radio frequency, usually Wi-Fi. So that is great news, because you are minimizing your risk of collision. Because if you think of drone deliveries of goods, say Amazon, they have already tried it. They tried it in California, they tried it in Cambridge here. It's imminent. There is what's the drone company? Zipline, I think. They are already doing deliveries, their own deliveries with drones. They have a drone that will hover like 150 feet above your garden, and it drops the parcel, the package, on lines. That's why it's called Zipline. I might actually show you the video. Let me show you the video. YouTube. So if you have multiple deliveries, or if you are operating multiple drones at the time yourself, and then you have multiple operators in the region, you definitely need somebody to control it. Zipline drone delivery. So again, this is paving the way for drone, eVTOL, you name it, adaptation. Let me just mute this. Right. Let me show you this video, just because you asked, and I will quickly. Oh, that's not the one. But you can see it's a drone delivery, but it's not the video I was going to show you. Bear with me. Bear with me. I'll get you the other video. This is actually a project in Africa where they are delivering blood and organs as well, and medication. So that is massive thing already adapted and in practice. I can't find the video now. It might not be Zipline. Maybe no. I think I've got it. There we go. That's your drone dropping your parcel, your package, your product, your delivery in a little elevator, or whatever you want to call it. I've got 95 people watching. Wow, that's my biggest audience so far. Thank you very much. You are joining me for the Saturday morning eVTOL and Aerospace show. This is Martyn Lucas, investor. For those who are new here, because I can see some new faces in the chat, we are talking about the new executive order signed by Donald Trump last night or yesterday. Look, he's getting food delivered. How about that? Yeah, so we are talking about the new executive order, which is paving the way for adaptation of the new technologies like drone deliveries and eVTOLs, because we believe eVTOL will be the new massive market. So that's it. Just to give you a bit of an idea. Let's quickly check through the chat because I can see some new faces as well. We've got Danny M Crypto. Thank you very much for joining. I haven't seen you here before. We've got Calvin, a new administration. Thank you. A newer member. We've got Hola Quetal. I can't. Hola Quetal. I'm saying that right. Why is vertical aerospace important? I don't find it important. I'm gonna. Can you rephrase that? Vertical aerospace is important player on the market, but I don't understand your question. I don't find it important. I'm gonna rephrase that question. I'm more than happy. Big tip: don't ever be EV stocks. Okay. Do you wanna elaborate it? I'm more than happy to have a chat with you. Yeah. Donald versus Elon. Yeah, that will probably carry on for a while. We've got Zach Vaz. You always give us 100%. My daughter watches me and I'm watching on the phone. Thank you, Jerry and Alba. Zach, Hola, you should make your own decisions. Never invest more than you can afford. Yeah, I agree. Big tip. It's a lot of laundry soap. I don't know. Well, my daughter is watching this on YouTube and I'm watching on the phone. Yeah, I got it. Thank you, Alba. Thank you. I love it. Eugene, our neighbor has a big drone that he flies at night. Looks like a UFO in the sky. If you didn't know what it really was. Yeah. They are all lit up, aren't they? Fly, baby, fly. Also, some homeowners, insurance companies use them to fly over houses they insure to see if there are any changes, additions to properties. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's more the drone technology is now widely adapted across all markets. It's not only insurance companies, it's real estates, agents. They do their video and inspections as well. When you have companies who do your gutter cleaning, just not that they have drone that cleans the gutter, but they fly up, they do the inspection, and then they can act upon it. My drone would drop my package from 100 feet. Yeah. We've got there a bit like the Jetsons. Yeah, I think that's becoming a quote now. A bit like the Jetsons, that everyone says it. I think it was Jimmy Fallon who says that first. I think Donald said it once, and now everyone keeps saying it. Jerry and Alba, I was busy dancing the ZBC and with Martyn Love. Yeah, I love the song. Yeah, definitely. We love the song. Thank you, Alba. So that's the remote ID. Why it exists, I already explained. Public safety, airspace integration, and accountability. If you have a drone that crashes and hits someone and injures someone or damages a property, or we have collision, the worst case scenario, collision with an aircraft, somebody needs to be held accountable. So this is what remote ID is. Part 107, this is affecting the part 107. I'm not going to dive deep into it. I'm more than happy to elaborate it for you in a separate video, but let's just skip some of the parts. You can see them in the newsletter anyway. This is also hinting on the new traffic control, which is now imminent. Everyone keeps saying, sorry, just had to get some electrolytes in. Everyone keeps saying that the air traffic control in the United States is out of date, is basically a dinosaur technology, if you will. So that will be one of the next things coming in probably this year and next year. We will start developing a new air traffic control system, which potentially can involve some of the AI players on the market as well. I don't want to say Palantir, but there's a lot of noise about Palantir. They could be one of the competitors. And made in America push, as we do with the new administration. Government procurement and export financing will favor US manufactured drones. DJI and other Chinese drones may be banned entirely from US markets. Oh, that's big, because DJI is the biggest drone. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but to my knowledge, DJI is the biggest commercial drone, hobby drone producer worldwide. So, yeah, that could be very interesting stir up on the market. Opens doors for domestic players like Skydio, Teal, and Model AI. Yeah, again, if you like me to bring you some more drone related content, I'm more than happy. I'm eyeing one company. I need to tie this together with Martyn and Sensei so we can bring you the full in-depth analysis. If we have the data, because it's a startup, it's a micro-cap company, but I can see massive potential in them. So hopefully next week, I'll push Martyn a bit and Sensei. Hopefully next week we'll bring you a unique review for a very interesting project. Legal and regulatory context. Yeah, we already said that the FAA will have to change their approach to a lot of things, but the door is open for them now. Federal versus state control. Again, we'll be implementing new policies. International trade and security. Yeah, you will need to change some regulations, because there will be new regulations. You will have to change your compliance. That will be affecting pretty much everyone. That will be affecting everyone. What's the word? Entering the North American aerospace. And then, obviously, Donald Trump hinted, or the new bill hints, on 5 eVTOL projects. They will get, I won't say massive, but you know how it is. These are great projects. These are beautiful, great eVTOL projects. These flying cars, you know what it's like. So they will get this great support, because nobody can support it better, which is amazing for me as an enthusiast, and me living, breathing, sleeping, eating eVTOLs every day. That's massive, because we are at the brink of the market explosion. It will be a slow explosion, but it will happen. And this actually opens the door for the early adaptation in the North America. So I think it's needless to say that one of the supported projects will be Archer Aviation, because they have their fingers in the pie in the government. They have very close connection with Senator Duffy, who is responsible for the aerospace and the new regulation. So no doubt Archer will get massive support, Joby as well, and we also have Vertical Aerospace, who will be in the United States aerospace, but probably not quite yet. But the market reaction was massive. As soon as it came out, there was a slow build up, and then it took like half an hour, and all stocks were just through the roof, because this growth, this reaction is just massive. Let me show you the charts. Actually, let me show you the charts. I've got Archer. Some stupid ads on there. I've got Archer on here. Can you see the chart? Yes, you can see the chart. So Archer was about $9.50 in the afternoon. It was looking like it was carrying the trend through. going down, but it just exploded. It just exploded, and the closing aftermarket price was it 10.97. So we went from 9.12 all the way to 10.97. I think that will carry on next week. There will be a bit of momentum, but not a financial advice. If you have some good profits, lock some money in, because that will not carry on all the way through. Unless Archer will pull something off, it's not going to carry on for ages. Joby again. I think I'm showing you wrong chart. Let's have this one daily. Right. Once this came out, we were just below $8, and now we closed at 8.44. And Vertical Aerospace had the biggest reaction, because Vertical Aerospace is the most volatile eVTOL stock. But we were again 490 something, and we went all the way up to 6.5, 6.3. And the closing price 5.42. Saying that, join Sensei tomorrow afternoon for his show. I spoke with him. He will be doing new analysis, because this might be laying ground for new levels. I'm not saying we're not gonna be buying these stocks cheaper, but we might not be buying Archer for $7 anymore. We might not be able to buy Joby for $6. We might not be able to buy Vertical Aerospace under $5. So join Sensei on Sunday. He'll be doing block of all these 3 eVTOL companies. Right, the bottom line of the new beautiful eVTOL big bill. The Trump administration's drone policy marks a regulatory turning point, favoring commercial growth, federal oversight, and domestic tech. While opportunities abound for certified operations and manufacturers, challenges remain around compliance costs, privacy concerns, and global tech tensions. The next 12 to 24 months will be critical as FAA rules evolve and US drone airspace begins to open wide. So again, this was just immediate reaction, a lot of optimism, surprise. Yeah, everyone jumped on it, but this will take some time. This is not going to happen tomorrow. You're not going to see drones flying in your garden delivering you takeaway for another probably year. But this is good news. This is beginning. This is the beginning. So for the newsletter, you can see it's full of pictures. You can see Archer Aviation's Midnight in there, the full fleet. That will hopefully one day happen. And again, this is also in favor of the eVTOL technology, because if you have the aerospace open and potentially autonomous, that the aerospace can accommodate the autonomous module, you are taking away the pilot, and that's reducing your costs, that's mitigating or ruling out human error, and it will be just more and more efficient. It's not going to be in this decade. It will be probably mid 2030s is my estimate, but who knows, we might get there sooner. My light just went out. Bear with me, let me just pop it on. I'm gonna back up. Go back up. I'm learning from Martyn. I've got backup for lights. As you can see, the newsletter is interactive. You have links here for Sensei's social media, Martyn's, mine. And actually, speaking of which, I would like to invite you to my X account. I have a lot of insights I can't fit in my videos, a lot of news. This is the first source of information. We have 3 or 4 sources of information now. First, when something happens, you will always see it on my X first. Not first in the world, but there were occasions where we have already brought you some news before they were actually announced. So there's your takeaway. But first will be my X, then probably Discord and this newsletter, and then shortly after there'll be following live show. But If you want to keep ahead of the game, keep ahead of the market, you know what to do. Join me on my X account. The handle is
desktop 602K49U.
I'm sorry. Don't know what happened. Alexa just kicked off. Yeah, the handle is at eVTOL Hub. It's growing. It's massively growing. It's just exponentially getting bigger and bigger. I love your support. I'm more than happy to engage with everyone. I'm getting some good comments. I'm building my network on there as well of my contacts. I've got quite a few friends on there already, and there's a lot of interesting content. So definitely join me. Yeah, that's the Martyn's Martyn's videos. But if you want to keep ahead of the game, not keep up, but keep ahead of the game, join me at eVTOL Hub on my X. Right, let's get back to the newsletter. We've got some more news. We've got some more interesting news. But before we move on, I will just show you. Let's have a look at the chat. Now I will show you a video. Right, what we've got here. Martyn, stay live as I'm about to promote on X. Thank you, Martyn. Thank you. Did I do something wrong? What are these crowns? You did something very well, Elba. You did something very well. That means you are active in the chat and the chat likes you. You are getting points and now you are ranking number 3. That's great. That's great. Zach is number 2. And James is number 1, obviously. Do we have any questions? If you have any questions related to whatever we are talking about or whatever, just fire them away. I'm more than happy. I've got my script, but I'm more than happy to detour. And I've got fucking 105 viewers. Pardon my French. Thank you very much. May I just ask you, hit the like. Oh, you've already done it. That's 77 likes. I can just shut the show down. I can go to bed. I'm happy. That's my weekly. That's my week accomplished, and I'm just, yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining. Pardon the wording. The crowns are the new feature or with YouTube, yeah, showing the interaction with the chat. Yeah. I've already trimmed some profits on Archer, Joby, and Vertical Aerospace. Yeah, I agree. Again, it's not financial advice, but we have experienced this so many times, mainly recently. If any eVTOL stock goes up quickly, it usually quickly deflates as well. I just bought a new computer to be able to enjoy all the features of this channel. My phone is too small to enjoy something so big and beautiful. Thank you, Zach. That is a beautiful thing to say. That is a big, beautiful thing to say. Beautiful newsletter. Billions of billions. Yes. Bloody Maritime Vaz. The smell of money. Abi is here. That's great. Martyn sent me from X. Well, thank you. Thank you for joining. If you are new to this, definitely subscribe to the channel so you are not missing on anything. We have 3 creators. It's me. I'm the latest addition. It's Martyn who runs the whole network. Who's the CEO of this, and we've got Sensei who does crypto and charts and the financial insights for the whole market. I think we have great synergy now together. Lights, cameras, backup lights. Yes, I'm getting my shares just sold. Just hold on and stay strong. Remember, only invest you can afford to lose. Yes, Elba. Do we have any questions? Sensei is in the house. Love it. Thank you, Sensei, for joining me. We didn't hear you. It's okay. Okay. You have your first guest from X. Yeah, thank you very much for joining. Thank you. Love this channel. Well, if you love this channel, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe so you're not missing on anything. Again, you will get on tomorrow afternoon or evening, depending on where you are, you will get full eVTOL block of all 3 eVTOL companies we are following. You will get Archer, Joby, and Vertical Aerospace financial analysis or chart analysis from Sensei, because we may have shifted our levels and we might not be able to buy in for the previous prices. So definitely join Sensei. He will give you all the data you need. With CRCL went public 2 days ago. BlackRock won 10%. Do you see price go higher? I don't know. I don't know, Paul. I need to look into this. I need to look into this. The ex-guest wants to know the headlines about Trump and eVTOLs. The headlines, we've just been through it. The headline is that Donald Trump signed an executive order. Where are we? The executive order that opens the door for drone autonomous technology or autonomous control and eVTOL implementation in the North American aerospace. And it's also hinting on the air traffic control. And it's also hinting that there will be at least 5 American-based projects, eVTOLs, that will get massive support from the government. This is the bill itself. It's the official White House statement. Hopefully that answers your concerns, Martyn. So that was the headline. Right, another news. We've got Joby Aviation. Joby Aviation have a new partnership. They signed Memorandum of Understanding in Saudi Arabia with Abdul Latif Jamil to explore launching air taxi services in Saudi Arabia. This is massive for Joby because Memorandum of Understanding is just an agreement, pre-agreement. It's not a contract. But saying that, this has got potential of 200 aircraft, Joby's S4, which you could see in the video below. And it's valued around $1 billion. So, yes, this is not going to be produced in one week or 1 month. This is not going to be imminent income. But long term, Joby are locking in more and more customers, which is massive, which is great. We have the full ecosystem support. We've been saying that, well, I've been saying that for ages. The Mid East will be the first market that will adapt eVTOL as a technology for public transport. So yeah, we have full ecosystem support. We are aligned with Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030, and we have a long-term investor joining Toyota in Series C round. So again, we have very strong partner with Joby now. It's part of the bigger push. Follows Joby's 2024 Memorandum of Understanding with Mukamala Aviation and complements its plans for Dubai service 2026. So we will have Saudi Arabia and we will have United Arab Emirates adapting this technology, and we can see flying passengers as early next year. So we are only probably 6, 7, 8 months away before we see first passengers on eVTOL. Speaking of passengers, I didn't plan for this, but it's a nice follow through. Speaking of passengers, Beta Technologies and Air Mobility carried out their first passenger flight. I would like to show you something because we already saw it last week. Not the actual transport, but YDM Aviation, Colin Norwood, friend of our channel, of our network, who is providing us with very amazing video content. This is Beta Technologies CX300 aircraft. It's a CTOL, which means conventional takeoff and landing aircraft, but it's electric. This aeroplane is fully electric. This is just a testing prototype, so you won't see any passenger seats. However, I've got a picture from action. Let me actually show you the picture now. We have a picture of the interior and these passengers. So if we go, let me go back to the takeoff because that's the most interesting part. Yeah, and it's flying. It is flying. So this is electric, fully electric aircraft in action, flying in England. There you go. So Beta Technologies carried out, they've recently achieved a significant milestone in electric aviation. On June the 3rd, 2025, the Alaya CX-300 aircraft completed its first passenger carrying flight, landing at New York's JFK International Airport. This event marks the first time an all-electric aircraft with passengers has landed at a major US airport. So this is a massive milestone. We finally are flying passengers. That means we are confident in the technology, and that means we are proving the concept that it actually works. There are some flight details. Again, we don't have much time, so let's just go through. You can go through it yourselves. There is some characteristics and the link to the video in there. So you can see the newsletter is interactive. You can click on there, or there's a clip. I snipped a clip in there for you as well. But I do recommend watch the whole video, because you can see some very interesting aircraft. Cotswold Airport is privately operated airport, but it's the biggest privately operated airport in the United Kingdom, and they do over 30,000 movements a year. And you can see some vintage aircraft, you can see some prototypes, as you could see now. There's Vertical Aerospace based in there as well. And you might see some interesting footage of Vertical Aerospace as well, because they will be ramping up their piloted test flights. We have also urban air mobility implications, future outlook. We've got some picture. Again, let's just pace the show through. Got some more news on Vertical Aerospace. Speaking of which, Vertical Aerospace appoint a new director, former MI5 ace. Vertical Aerospace had appointed Lord Andrew Parker, former Director General of MI5, to its board of directors as of 2nd of June 2025. His extensive background in national security, including leading MI5 from 2013 to 2020 and serving in the UK's National Security Council, positions him to strengthen Vertical's engagement in defense, security and government strategy. So Vertical Aerospace basically doing what they do. They just keep step by step pushing forward. No massive PR, no promises, no PR bubbles. They are just steadily inching step by step towards their goal. They have set strategy. Their flight path 2030 is their business strategy, and they are sticking to it as well as they can. Whoop, that was a little teaser. Right, we are coming to the end of the show. So let me just quickly check through the chat, and then I will give you a massive surprise. Something you haven't seen on this channel yet, and something you won't see on majority of the channels either. Let me just quickly check through the chat. If we have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer if I know. Otherwise, I will have to go away and come back later. How do I get crowned? Brian, you need to engage in the chat. Or you can super chat. Speaking of which, I missed Elba's super chat. Jerry and Elba, I watched it 10 times. I even bought some Zebek. I want the ringtone. Yeah. Thank you, Elba. Thank you for the super chat. Right, do we have any questions? Vaz, per the chat last night, the smell of money. It's not the smell of money, is it itself? President Martyn, CEO Sensei, Vice President Vaz. Yeah, I'll take it. I will take it. Brian, it is through interaction in the chat. Yeah. Smash the like. Yeah, we have Abi, who's now number one. What's the scoreboard? Ooh, Zach is first. Very tightly. Abi is second. And we've got Elba on the third place. Interesting. Interesting. How do I get back from this? Oh, I've just broken it. How do I get back? There's something wrong. Let me let me reload it. Sorry. Right. What have we got there? Sorry about this little hiccup. Right. What we've got. Did I miss anything? This is Beyond Massive. It is Beyond Massive. Yes. Zach Sensei is the CFO, not the CEO. He controls merge sales. Remember. Brian just chat. Yeah, DJ Hayes, you just remind me to add another Mac to my collection. Yeah. Lol, you funny, never boring. Thank you, Elba. Martyn sent me. Great. I love it. Do we have somebody joining from X? From Martyn's account? I got into Archer. Do you recommend holding? Yes. Personally, I would wait for retraction. Again, join Sensei tomorrow afternoon or evening, depending on where you are. He will be giving you the chart levels. He will be giving you numbers. What is possibly the greater entry point, and how excuse me, and some price targets as well. Vas send me with a Bloody Mary. Yeah. Karel, got somebody new joining? Does the pre-IPO on IRO on Robinhood relate to this? Yes, it does. I will be looking into this. I already have somebody else asking for this, so I'll be looking into this over the weekend, and I'll be bringing you analysis, factual, fundamental analysis. Don't jump into it. There are certain concerns with the director's board. So again, let me do the research for you, and then we can talk about it next week. Martyn's send me to stand on the moon. 500 coins. Yes. 500 coins. Right. Time is up. Time is not up, but the time has come. We've got 85 people watching. That's massive audience. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And we've got 90 likes. We're not gonna push it to 100, but thank you very much. That's amazing. We've got 100. We've got 85 people watching. We've got 90 likes. Well, I think it's time for the surprise. As you know, Martyn and Sensei, they are more studio based. I am more the feet on the ground. This month has been and will be very, 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 very busy for me. Got a lot on. I've got an interview with a Joby expert already recorded, waiting to be aired next week. Very interesting information about their flights. I've got an interview with someone about future cooperation, potentially. I'll be traveling somewhere to show you a vertiport. If everything goes all right, I'll be feet on the ground in a European vertiport. If everything goes okay, I'm not promising. But what I can promise to you, that next Saturday, we will be talking about this in depth. And the following Saturday, I'll be doing a live show from an event. And the event is nothing smaller than the Paris Air Show 2025. I'll be going to Paris to bring you all the aerospace, namely eVTOLs. That is the whole, pavilion where there are eVTOL companies. And I'm already talking to some. I'm already trying to arrange some certain arrangements. I'm not saying anything yet, but definitely you don't want to miss this. It will be unique. Nobody else does this. You will have live Saturday show from Paris, from the exposition. So you don't want to miss this. Next weekend, we will be talking about it. I'll tell you who we can meet in there, who will we see in there, because not all eVTOL companies are going to be there, but the big players and the most significant ones are going to be there. And I'll be focusing on this if we don't have any exclusive news, if Donald Trump doesn't sign any. The chat is going mental. I can see it. Thank you very much. Thanks for the support. I'm watching it. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, so unless Donald Trump signs another executive order or we have some exclusive news, I will be focusing on this next Saturday. We will probably reiterate the last. I can see the chat still going. Thank you. We'll be reiterating the last air show, which was 2023, and I will give you some insights for the coming one. And the following Saturday, you will see me live, and you will be there with me. Just need to get the technical details ironed out with Martyn, but I'll be walking through the show and I'll be just showing you all the aircraft and you name it. So that's my biggest surprise for you. You have some insights in the newsletter. Whoever is signed to the newsletter, you also can engage with the newsletter. You can comment. If you have any questions, just fire them away under the newsletter. If it's something that requires a bit of time, research, I'm more than happy to answer that in the next show. Excuse me. I've got 90 people watching. The chat has gone mental. Thank you very much. I can't even keep up. I can't even see if there were any questions or anything. It's just everyone is cheering for me. I think it's Martyn started it, yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. I love it. I love it. Great show. It's getting bigger and bigger. We like every week we are getting 10 more viewers, and yeah, the last Saturday, it got 1,400 views. That's amazing. That's amazing. And this one actually didn't have any build up because before Martyn sent everyone from the Friday show. Now nobody is here from the Friday show by default. It's just you coming here, and I do appreciate it. I do love it. I can feel, I can see it. I can see the chat. I can feel that I'm not here alone, and I'm getting some good energy from you. So thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Definitely stay tuned. Do we have any questions? That new computer makes it easy for you to copy and paste, Zach. Yeah. Well, if we don't have any more questions. Do I have any videos to show you? I do have a video. I actually do have a video. This is the last year. Just to give you a little teaser. Not the last year. The previous show, 2023. I'm trying to. Yeah, you can see Whisk in there. That's the eVTOL. I'm trying to get ready for it as much as I can. I'm trying to get a media pass as well, which will make it much easier for me and more accessible. If I don't, I will just go there as a professional. That's not a problem. But I will be bringing you very exclusive and interesting content. Look at that. EHang definitely being there, but again, we will talk about it next week. Archer A400, beautiful aircraft. Chinook. Whew. That was a maneuver in there. Volocopter. Yeah, Volocopter is not going to be there. Volocopter is currently bankrupt and they got bought out by a Chinese manufacturer. I can have a look into that for you as well if you want. What do you think about Red Cat? Nothing yet. I need to have a look into that. Let me just make a note. Red Cat. I will have a look into that for you. You mean Red Cat Pub Company? You mean this? Red Cat Pub Company. Now we are talking about Red Cat Holdings, correct? Yeah, I will have a look into that for you. Right, the time is up. Literally to the minute, to the 60-minute window. Thank you very much for joining. I really enjoyed it. I was tired. I was half hungover, but you just made me to get through it, and I'm full of energy now. I'm going to mow the grass, and I'm going to do some houseworks to catch up. So thank you very much for joining. I really loved it. I'm getting a super chat from Jerry and Elba. Thank you for bringing us the best this morning. Thank you. Love you, Elba and Jerry. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to join Sensei tomorrow. He'll be looking in the charts. Archer, Joby, Vertical Aerospace, 3 main stocks, eVTOL stocks we are covering on our channel. Next week, look out for more content. We will have an interview with a Joby expert about their flights. And then, if nothing else, next Saturday, we'll be talking about the Paris Air Show. Thank you very much for joining. The only way is up. Take care of yourselves and each other.